This is where everything, I really realized like we're about to be home for a long time, girl. Like we're gonna be home for a long time. Hey guys, so today I'm sharing my Amazon haul for the month of March with you, and this one is definitely a little different. Usually I will share things like, here's all the educational stuff I got for our homeschool, and here's the random food stuff I got, and isn't it so funny, like all the random stuff I get in a month? But this month is definitely different because for us down here in Florida, at least the area of Florida that I'm in, nothing really started to escalate until toward the end of March, and you can just tell by what I started off buying at the beginning of the month to the things I was buying at the end of the month that my whole mindset had shifted. And so for that reason, instead of going through and categorizing everything, I just went on my app and I wrote down everything in order that I bought for the month, just to kind of go through like where my headspace is. So it's gonna be a little bit of a haul and a little bit of a story time. Just because I think it's interesting to watch it shift. Not necessarily in like a major way, but kind of, you know, it's just the stories behind each thing. You can just tell where my head was at. So starting off at the beginning of the month, everything was like super chill. So I just was buying smoothie straws, which we needed the thicker straws, and then I wanted the kind with the silicone tips because I always hit my teeth with them. So I got some of those. The next thing I got is way too big to show or to like bring over here, but that was because both of my girls have birthdays in March. So for Bella, we got her a ballet bar for dance, and it's really big and it's in her room, but I will put a picture in here, or I'll at least put a link below when I link everything down below. So we got her a ballet bar. I got my usual monthly order of hemp and some raw cashews. This is actually this next month's order, but I didn't have any left to show you from the month prior. So I get these every month. I got some garam masala. Totally pronounced that wrong. I use this when I make coconut curry, and they were out of it on my Walmart order, or they didn't carry it at Walmart, I can't recall. So I had to buy it on Amazon because we were having curry one night. I started a new 500 unit study for Eli and didn't have the books that I thought I did. This is all like first week of March here. So I got Follow the Drinking Gourd for the beginning of the month, and then Who Owns the Sun for the end of the month. So I got both of those. I also grabbed a sand art kit that you guys saw in Annie's birthday party vlog, which I will link up here because I couldn't find the box. So I got the sand art kit because originally she was going to be having like a big rainbow birthday party, and we were gonna have 10 kids here, and that set had 10 bottles in it. So I was going to use that for her party. It ended up just being a gift we gave her though, because she did not actually end up having that party. And I also got a sleepover Mad Libs because Bella was also going to be having a birthday party, which I don't have that either because it's consumable, so it's gone. I ordered Annie her Cozy Coupe truck, which I'll have to link that below as well because I wasn't about to wheel that in from outside. John drives like a new Silverado, but he also just built, I'm gonna mess it up, an old 80 something Chevy K something. I hope no. Well, it's all, I'm assuming you guys are all moms who don't build trucks in your spare time. But Annie calls it his monster truck. It's like a big, lifted, taller than our house truck, essentially. And so she wanted her own monster truck. So the Cozy Coupe brand that makes those little red and yellow cars, we got Eli a Cozy Coupe truck when he was about 3. And so I checked and they had a pink Cozy Coupe truck. The little bed lays down, it's so cute. So we got that for her birthday. This is where things started to change. I started noticing people stocking up on stuff at the stores, and I didn't want to do that quite yet. I wasn't sure what was happening, but I did want to have things like for the beach and for our outside time, like Gatorade, but I couldn't find that anywhere. So I just went online and I grabbed a set of Propel from Amazon. And this is when I started to think like I better stock up on a few things because I don't go into the store ever. We, at this point, also, one of my kids had just had surgery. We were coming off of the end of the 2 weeks from one of my kids having surgery. The other one the very next day. got pneumonia the day after the surgery. So we were out of it from like February 26th until, I don't know, about March 10th or so was the 2 weeks that we were quarantined. So Bella's birthday is March 6th. We were gonna have her party a couple weeks later. That's where all this has gotten mixed together. So I hadn't at this point been going into grocery stores. I had only been doing grocery orders because I didn't want to bring germs around pre all of this happening. So I grabbed this on Amazon, and then, where am I at? Oh, okay, so then I also grabbed crackers, like 3 boxes of crackers, which we don't have anymore, and then 2 boxes of the peanut butter granola cups, just to have like a snack stockpile in case things kept going this direction. The best advice I had, because things did not seem to be very serious here in Florida, and our local government and our state government was kind of like blowing all of this off at the beginning of the month. And so, but my sister works in healthcare in Michigan, and things were really escalating where she was at. And so I started kind of going by what she was hearing and making decisions based on that. So I was stocking up on some snacks. I also, when I put in my Young Living order for the month, grabbed more thieves cleaners. So I bought a set of 2 more of these glass bottles so I could keep cleaner in both bathrooms, and then also in the kitchen, and then also in the laundry room. So then I needed 2 more bottles of these. And again, this is where you're like starting to see my mindset starting to shift a little bit. So then the next thing on here is, okay, the next thing I got in order was this Botley accessory pack. Again, I started to notice we were gonna be home a little bit more, so I grabbed this because they do love Botley. And then play foam, which you also saw from their Easter, but I got that more for Annie's birthday because that's when I realized we're gonna have to cancel her birthday party. And so I started grabbing lots of little things so that we could just give her lots of presents as if she was having a birthday party. Next thing was I bought 2 sets each of their vitamins and probiotics because I didn't want to run out of those. So I grabbed those. And then this is where everything, I really realized like we're about to be home for a long time, girl. Like we're gonna be home for a long time. So I got Money Bags, a new learning game. I'm like, we're gonna be learning a lot. We're gonna be doing so much school, which was convenient at the time, I thought, because we had taken those 2 weeks off for illness and surgery. And now we were about to head into an indefinite time at home. So we really needed to catch up on school because while my kids were recovering, we didn't do any school. So I got Money Bags. I also grabbed this Hot Dots Junior set for Eli because I used this for Jesse and really liked it. So I grabbed this for him. And then my girlfriend and I decided to stop meeting for history. So I grabbed Who Was Harriet Tubman and Who Was Frederick Douglass to extend the unit study that Eli was working on and make it a family unit study on the Civil War, because I realized, again, we're just gonna be doing a lot of school. We have nothing else on our plate, so I may as well extend the 5 in a row unit that we're doing. We're also doing Civil War for history. I had a lot of supplies, but I just decided to make it last through the end of the school year, so I grabbed these books. Then I grabbed some more things for all the kids to give to Annie for her birthday, a set of this Play-Doh Plus, which, you know, a lot of the little bottles are missing now because it's been a few weeks. I grabbed Sushi Go for our family, which has quickly become one of our absolute favorite games. I am definitely enjoying more game nights right now than we're used to. I got 6 Bibles. I don't want my kids to hear me. I think one's right over there, which you guys saw in my Easter video. That was kind of on the agenda anyway, but that was supposed to be a date night where John and I were gonna go to the bookstore and pick those out, but I ended up having to get those on Amazon. Construction paper. I don't have any crafts on the agenda, but I was like, if we're gonna be home for a long time, Lord knows this and some markers go a long way. So I grabbed this. Then I grabbed this cupcake game for Annie because poor thing, like she really doesn't have a lot of, I mean, she has a lot of school toys, but she's definitely gone through those a lot. I just throw them at her all the time when we're doing school. So I wanted to get some more interactive stuff, not necessarily to spark her interest, but kind of to spark mine and the kids' interest, like, ooh, new shiny things, let's play with them with her, just to encourage us to play with her a little more instead of just I don't want her to grow up being the kid who self-entertains. Like, I want to play more with her, but again, unfortunately, like, it's just not on the top of my priority list a lot when we're doing school. So when I invest in new things, it's most often just to encourage us to get out the new things and play with her more often. I also got a bubble machine, which again is also outside, and I didn't go grab that, but again, I'll link that below. It was less than $10, and it's called like a bubble hurricane, I think. And that's been hours of fun because we've been doing, the kids are so sick of the pool. We've been going in the pool every day, then we're doing chalk and like putting bubbles in the driveway, riding scooters in the driveway. So I grabbed the bubble machine, which normally would not be a purchase I would make, but I thought that would be fun, just a way to spend some springtime, fresh air time together. I grabbed these glow sticks because we do on Good Friday, we do a glow-in-the-dark Easter egg hunt. That's our family's Easter tradition, which I also talked about in my Easter video. And then I grabbed Bean Boozled, which this has been a fun way to FaceTime with people. I had a set of this sent also to my sister and brother in Michigan, and the kids have been playing Bean Boozled on FaceTime with them. I'll put in a little clip here. It's been a fun way to interact, you know, because the kids aren't able to see people, right? And so FaceTiming adults is a little awkward for kids sometimes. It can just be weird, like, hey, how are you? So I've been trying to come up with fun ways to FaceTime and kind of break the ice. So this was a really fun way for them to FaceTime. There's a spinner in here, and it's been really cool. So I decided to do a really last minute random giveaway. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to send 2 sets of Bean Boozled to 2 different people. So you and a friend. I will ship a set of Bean Boozled to you and a set of Bean Boozled to a friend, and I'm gonna do that for 2 sets of friends. So leave a comment below, let me know who your kids would play this with on FaceTime or Zoom or Google Duo or however you're FaceTiming with people. Leave a comment below and let me know who you guys would play this with and why. Who are your kids missing? How are you guys doing? Who would you guys like to spend some more time with on FaceTime? And I am going to randomly pick 2 people in the comments below, and I will send a set to you and a set to your friend. All the info for this is going to be in the description box below. I just thought it would be a little bright silver lining for some of you guys to have some time to FaceTime with people. So that is my Amazon haul for the month. Let me know in the comments below how your Amazon order progressed throughout the month, and I will see you guys later. Bye.